brought you here today, whatever issue gets you up early in the morning or keeps you up late at night, if there's a decision to be made in Washington, it has been touched by money, influenced by money, by the lobbyists, by the think tanks, by the campaign contributions, by the dark money. It has, in fact, I'll give you one quick example on this. Back in the 1990s, you read about it. People are starting to figure out about climate change. Not perfect, don't have all the numbers, but they're starting to get it. And here's the deal. Democrats and Republicans are working together, right? And then along come the Koch brothers. Heard of them? Yeah. Koch brothers, oil companies, some of the big polluters. And you know what they say, basically? They say, whoa, if Congress gets serious about climate change, that's going to bite into our profits. That's going to hurt our profit model here. So what do? Now, they could invest in carbon capture. Nah. They could invest in, say, I tell you what, let's not do the fossil fuels, let's move entirely to clean. Let's really bear down.
Right.
Nah. They invest in politicians.
Yeah.
They go to Washington and spend double buckets of money on the people who will make the decisions about climate. So, and who do they particularly spend money on? This is the part that gets me. They hire a bunch of climate deniers, right? To stand up and say, the dinosaurs loved it. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't.
Right.
Why? To raise doubt. Now, they didn't need to raise doubt because they really don't understand the science. Believe me, they get it. What was the doubt about? It was to build an umbrella over all those politicians who could stand under it and say, I don't know, I'm not a scientist, and keep taking oil money, Koch brother money, and keep doing nothing. You want to understand the climate crisis today? It's 25 years of corruption in Washington. Issues. But here's the deal. What are we going to do about it? What we have to understand is that it's not enough to say, I got one statutory idea over here, 2 regulations I want to change over there, a little piece over here. No, we need big structural change in this country. Big change. Small ideas won't get it done. So, what do I have in mind here? Number 1, let's attack corruption head on.
Yes.
Here's the good news. I have the biggest anti-corruption plan since Watergate.
Yes, you did.
Here's the bad news. We need the biggest anti-corruption plan since Watergate.
Right.
But think about it. Money touches everything, so this plan has a lot of moving parts. So I just want to give you a sample. Part 1, end lobbying as we know it. The revolving door between Wall Street and Washington. Here's one. How about if we make the United States Supreme Court follow basic rules of ethics on constitutional? On this one. You want to root out some corruption? Make everyone who runs for public office, public federal office, put their tax returns online. corruption head on. Part two, we got to make some structural change in this economy. And I want you to think of it in terms of structure. Because here's the problem we've got. These giant corporations have just gotten bigger and bigger, more powerful, wipe out the competition, roll where they want to roll over their own employees, roll over their own customers, roll over the communities where they're located. How do you check that power? We need more power in the hands of workers. That means make it easier to join a union. America's middle class. Unions will rebuild America. All right, here's one. I want to talk about a second way to create structural change in this economy, and that is pass a wealth tax on the top 1%. That would look like. By the way, anyone in here a homeowner? If you are, you've been paying a wealth tax all along. They just call it a property tax, right? And it's on your biggest asset, your real estate. My plan is to say for the top 1/10 of 1%, let's include when we're doing their wealth tax, the diamonds, the stock portfolio, the Rembrandts, and the yachts. Okay? We just want to